Hi there, you're listening to the Conversations with Uncle Kevin podcast. This is a podcast that inspires dreamers to pursue their passions and inspire their journeys. My name is Kevin Masundiri, and I'm best known for my YouTube channel, Uncle Kevin Reacts. In this podcast, I sit down with achievers, overachievers, and doers to talk about their process, lessons they've learned, and how to make an impact.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Today I'm joined by Kyra Weston. I met her on set, actually. So today we have an actress in the house. I know you guys are always happy when I bring in fighters, but today we have an actress. So I promised you last year. She was supposed to come last year.
Yeah, I was.
And
but my bad.
well, life happens. It's all good. How you been?
I've been good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Living life to the fullest.
Enjoying 2022?
Yeah, I love 2022. I think it's way better than 2021.
Really?
Yeah.
You are not here for the snow yet.
Oh, yeah. I missed all the
that.
snow.
Yeah.
But I was in Calgary and it was minus 40 there. So I feel like...
expected it, though.
Yeah, true.
We didn't expect it. Was like a dark Christmas. Like, didn't do anything. Are you a snow person? Winter person?
No, absolutely not. Like if I could live in a tropical climate, I would. I'd be there hands down.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah. And then you went to Calgary. Wait, in Calgary, so that's home or?
Yeah, I grew up in Calgary. I kind of grew up everywhere, but mostly in Calgary. That's where my dad lives and most of my family. And then I have family in the States.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're Americano. You are the problem with the world.
I don't have an American passport yet, so it's not my fault.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then, okay, so Vancouver is your own home.
Yes, I made Vancouver my home. It was the warmest place in Canada that I could find. So that was it.
That's what they all say. Like,
yeah.
Vancouver is the warmest place. Like, no, this is not home. No, it's the warmest place in Canada.
In Canada, yeah.
Like, yeah. I went to Winnipeg once. I think it was like minus 40.
Oh, it's my worst nightmare.
Yes, I spent the whole week inside.
Yeah.
I
would too.
We came to travel. Like, yeah.
You'll see the inside.
yeah, I'll be here. I'll learn my lesson.
Exactly. Actually, when I lived in Calgary, I would drive. I didn't have an underground parking spot, and I would drive and have to park outside. And I remember one year the snowplow pushed my car in, so it froze, and it was stuck there for 2 weeks. And the ticket guy, he came by and gave me a ticket every single day. So I think I had 10 parking tickets on my car because I couldn't get it out. And he helped me push it out. That was the irony of the whole thing, because I was so stuck. He was like, "Let me help you push it out, and here's a ticket."
Those guys are the worst. It's like they're constantly waiting for you.
Exactly.
I just got a ticket, so I don't go downtown Vancouver anymore because every time I'm there, I get a ticket.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you giving me a ticket? Well, you're 3 minutes late.
3 minutes? Like, come on.
Were you waiting? Were you waiting for me? Like,
they're standing by your car watching, waiting.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't go. So in Vancouver, you live where? Downtown?
I live in Kitsilano, so close to downtown, yeah.
Close to the beach.
Close to the beach, yeah.
You like beaches?
I love the beach. Yeah.
What's your favorite in Vancouver?
The favorite beach? I love Spanish Banks.
Okay.
Yeah, and Wreck Beach is beautiful, but besides like the nude people.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever in Vancouver, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
When there, I was like, okay.
It's a very interesting place.
It's like people tell you about it.
Yeah.
And then when you go there, it's like, I was told, but I didn't expect it to be.
It was a whole experience. Yeah.
Wait.
Actually, I went there by myself. I don't know if I should tell this story, but I'm going to anyway. I went there by myself to read my book. I just wanted to have like a day on the beach, and Wreck Beach is the most beautiful beach. So I decided to go, and this was before I knew it was a nude beach. And so I'm walking down the stairs and I'm taking photos of the beach, and this guy behind me goes, "Hey, you're not supposed to be taking pictures of nude people." And I was like, I'm not. Like, what do you mean the nude people? And he was like, "There's nude people everywhere." And then there was some girls that were sitting next to me on the beach, and he comes by and he was selling things. And he goes, "Hey, ladies, watch out. There's some creeps around here taking photos." And he was looking at me. Those girls probably thought I was crazy. And so I thought I was banned from Wreck Beach after that incident.
Nah. That'll be too high to remember.
Exactly. It's fine now.
You did your thing. But those stairs, though, that's a good workout.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a good workout.
When you're there, it's like when you're going down, you're just going. And then when you're going up, like... What was I thinking? This is not my zone. So those are your
Yeah.
two places, Spanish Banks and Wreck Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty good beaches.
What about Kitsilano? You stay right there.
I do like Kitts Beach, but it's so crowded in the summer.
Yeah.
So
Why
that's
is
the
that
thing.
though? Is it because it's easier to access?
I think so. Yeah, easier to access. There's stuff nearby, shops, restaurants. So I think people go there for that.
What about the option? You surf and stuff?
I do, but I'm not very good at surfing, but I do like it. It's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, the big waves are scary.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
people like. Now my friend is always like, let's try it. So we always kept telling him, oh, we can't swim. We can't swim. And then it's like, okay, you know what? I'll teach you how to swim. Like, oh, well, we can't surf.
Yeah.
Like anything to get me out of water. I'm not out of water. What about skiing?
Yeah, I've grown up skiing because of Calgary, and my mom is a rock climber and she's into all that mountaineering stuff. So she always made me go skiing as a young person. But yeah, I don't know. I don't love skiing.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing. I do one day a year and I'm like, oh, I'm good now for a whole year.
What?
I know. It's so funny. People love skiing.
Yeah, it's a good experience.
I like après ski.
What is that now?
Après ski?
Yeah.
That's like drinking after skiing. Or yeah, making sure you're not skiing after skiing is the fun part.
That's okay. I didn't know about that part, but okay. Because I have a friend who loves skiing, so he took us once. That was the worst day of my life.
Was it? Why?
No, because isn't you start off at the Bunny Hill? Like,
Oh yeah, the
start there, and then he's like, "Oh, you've got the Bunny Hill. Let's go a little bit higher."
Yeah.
That was not a very good idea, because it's like, so, phew.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Especially when it's icy out, it's scary.
And it was like raining and stuff. Like the thing.
Yeah.
Like, how do these people do this? These things don't even. They just go. Like, slow down.
Yeah. Some people are wild on the ski hill.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. All right, let's switch this to your acting career. What made you get into acting?
Well, actually, I always wanted to be an actor. When I was really little, I would put on plays in the neighborhood, and I loved performing. And I did dance my whole life, and I would sing in choir, and so it was always kind of the natural thing for me to perform. But being from Calgary, acting is not really a thing. People don't do it as a career. So I didn't even know I could be an actor. So I did the right thing. I didn't actually go to acting school right away. I went to university and got a communications degree, which was like the closest thing to media and talking. And did that and then worked in marketing for a year, which I hated it. I could not work an office job to save my life. It was so boring. And so I ended up quitting and traveling for a year to figure out what I wanted to do with myself. And it was a counselor. I had like a breakdown. And when I came back to Calgary after traveling, I went and saw this counselor, and she used to work in broadcasting, and she was a broadcaster.
Oh, nice.
And I told her how miserable I was, and I didn't know what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And I wanted to do something on TV or media or anything performing wise. And she said, well, why don't you just take an acting class and see if you like it? And I never really considered it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it. And then I took acting at Calgary Actor Studio in Calgary, and I fell in love with it. It was so much fun. And then I took every class that they had. And my teacher at Calgary Acting Studio basically said, you need to go pursue this as a career, which I didn't even know was possible. And so he said, oh, fly to Vancouver and go to school in Vancouver, get an actual acting school degree, and then pursue this. I was like, okay, I didn't know that was a possibility. And then I did that. So I applied to all the schools here in Vancouver, and I got in actually to every one that I applied to. And I got to go to Langara, which was really cool.
Nice. Nice. That's how the journey started.
Yeah.
And how's this journey? You finished the degree?
Yeah, I finished in 2019.
Oh, nice.
Or 2020, I guess, is when I officially graduated.
Oh, you're a pandemic graduate.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We didn't have a graduation. It was online.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sad.
Oh, you didn't get to walk. They call it the walk.
No, I didn't get to walk. I got to watch it on a YouTube video or something.
That's pretty cool. Because I also graduated in the pandemic, so I always laugh at people.
Oh, you too?
Yeah, but I did a degree, all right?
Yeah.
Mom,
Nice.
you're happy. I hope the parents are happy, because that was not mine, but anyway.
Exactly. I did a degree too. My mom and dad were like, no, you can go get a degree and then you can do whatever you want. So I had to go get a degree in something.
Yeah, that's not the best advice if you have kids.
No, I'm never going to force my kids. If they don't want to do it and they're not ready, I'll say, okay, well, like figure out what you want to do first.
Oh, yeah, because you look back, you're like, man, 4 years.
4 years,
Could have
yeah. Done exactly what I wanted to from the beginning. Yeah.
No, now I'm starting from zero again. but
Exactly.
it's-
Much older, which sucks. I feel old in this industry starting out.
Well, this industry doesn't mind age, right? It's
That's
like
true.
until you're 90, until you're 100, like
Yeah.
they'll still need you for something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then how's life been after college? Has the
Good.
dream been easy?
Honestly, no. Well, the pandemic hit, so I think it was hard. And then
Mm-hmm.
pilot season wasn't really a thing anymore. So
Yeah.
actors weren't auditioning for pilots, and it was just going straight to series. So they were hiring actors that were really established in the business, that they could trust with the whole series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was harder for starting actors during the pandemic for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm pretty lucky because I got an agent right before COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been auditioning for film and TV commercials and doing voiceover auditions. So I've been going out and seeing lots of casting directors, which is good.
How is that like auditioning? Is it as scary as people put it? Like when you watch online, like, oh, I went for audition, I was so nervous. Like how? You were just acting. You're doing your job.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was really nervous starting out for sure. When I went to my first audition ever, I remember with the casting director. I don't know why I thought this, but I thought casting directors made the decision
Yeah.
if you got it or you didn't. But it's actually like the director and producer and people involved that make the decision. Casting directors just basically like take the tape for you
Yeah.
and submit their favorites to them. So I didn't really know how it worked. So I was so nervous and I forgot all my lines. I walked in the room and I just blanked. And then I was like, can I start again? And it was so bad. She could tell I was really nervous, but
Yeah.
it was my first one and I got that out of the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now it's not so bad anymore. Now I enjoy going to auditions.
Now you just
Yeah.
like, yo, met you last week. You're doing it again?
Yeah, exactly. Now you get to see people that you've seen so many times and you're like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like it's great to be back in the room. Whereas like self-tapes can be really challenging.
How? It's just you and a camera.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you can do it as many times as you'd like,
Yeah.
but then sometimes you don't have a reader or someone who's an actor.
Yeah.
So most of the time I get
Most
my
of the time,
boyfriend
yeah.
to like read with me. And so you're not really working with another actor, and it's a lot harder, I think, to act with a non-actor than it is with an actor.
Yeah, a lot of people complain about. I have a friend who will call me like, "Can we read?" I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Okay,
Yeah.
like you stink at this. I don't know. Teach me.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just words. No, be in character. I'm not the actor here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, we could have recorded that conversation of you arguing with me. Like, no, you
Yeah.
have to do the thing. And then, like, I know with actors and actresses, the main complaint is rejection. A lot of people fear rejection. How do you handle that?
Yeah. Well, at first, I think it was harder when I started out because I would take everything quite personally. I'd be like, why wouldn't they choose me? And I would cry about it and be like, okay, like I'm never going to make this thing happen. I'm never going to make a career out of this. But now I'm so used to it that I'm just kind of forget about it. I do the audition and I put it into place. I'm like, it's done. And I just don't expect anything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I make sure I'm like, no expectations. If I don't hear, that's fine, whatever. Next one. Yeah.
What got you there? Like, what made you stop taking it personal? Because I think I would take it personal.
I think it hurts too much if you take it personal. It was like too exhausting. I was like crying all the time. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like either I have to like quit acting or I just have to be like, I don't care anymore. And just, focus on
And the
like
next
what I
one.
can do. Yeah.
And then would you ever get into like writing and stuff? Producing your own stuff?
Yeah, I actually wrote a short film called Rose's Lounge. And we applied for funding and I have a director on board for it.
Nice.
So yeah, if we get the funding, hopefully we can go through with that. It's really cool. It's based on a true story.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sort of loosely based on a true story.
Which friend of yours are you putting their dirty dishes outside?
The director?
No. Whose story are you telling? Is it your story or it's your friend's story?
It's actually a few of our stories. So we used to work at a bar and we had a manager that was a little sketchy that worked there. And the clientele that would come into this club was quite interesting to say the least. So I kind of took a bad scenario and like shaped it into a story.
So you're airing his dirty laundry out. Okay.
Yeah, it's inspired by true events. Yeah.
Would you ever tell them, like, this was
I would never tell her.
Hey, John, this was you,
Yeah.
buddy.
This was about you.
Like-
Yeah. He's going to come after me. I think. That's a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not John. It's
All
not, it's not
names were
about
changed.
you. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely. It's not. It's like in quotes. Not about you.
Yeah, it's not about John.
It's
Yeah.
about somebody else.
Yeah.
All right. And so you're into writing.
I do like to write, yeah, and produce too. It's really fun.
Really?
Yeah, I recently produced, I was an associate producer on a low budget production that was filmed last month called Spark.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was funded by TELUS and the Canada Council of Arts. It was really fun.
So you were the one breaking people's hearts, going, "You cannot act in my show."
Yeah, basically that's me.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
How's that process like when producing and stuff? Like,
Producing?
yeah.
Wow, producing is insane. It reminds me of event planning. Like, you know, like wedding planners and they're like with the little headset and they're doing a million things. That's what it reminds me of. You're kind of like an event planner where you have to think of like every moving part in a production and make sure everything is like organized and in order and booked at a certain time. And yeah, a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, because that's I always thought that was the easy. Because I look at when I look at behind the scenes, I came up thinking I wanted to be a director.
Okay, nice.
And then I saw a guy talk about being a producer. I was like, oh, maybe I want to be a producer because I don't want to be on set 24 hours a day and talking to actors and all that stuff. And then another friend of mine broke down like what a producer does, what a director does. And then they're like, if you want to be creative, do the production work. No, do the directing work. That way you can just be. And then if you're a producer, it's like the whole thing is on you. And I'm like, and then we tried doing. Well, we were working like on a web series where I'm the producer. I'm like, no, this is like you gotta call this person.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, you know what? I think I'll just stick to directing. Okay.
Yeah, directing looks so fun. Like the creative vision behind everything. But I wouldn't know where to begin with directing.
We're just telling people.
Telling people what to do.
Move left. On the camera up here.
Yeah.
On the camera here, and then this, and then.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool.
I might do it. All right. And then, what else can I ask? What got you into background? Why would you do background work?
Oh yeah, I do some background work just to be on set. Honestly, as an actor, you don't really always get to be on set. It's a lot of auditioning and. Getting like a second job just to sustain yourself until you book something. And so I missed being around the action. So that's why I got a background acting job as well, just so I could be on set and observe and watch the actors in action and see what goes on a film set all the time. And then also make connections. I feel like you meet a lot of people.
Oh yeah. And do you ever go like when you say like, yo, hey director, I think I'm better than
I do. I honestly see some actors. I'm like, I could do that.
I could do better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. All actors are great.
Okay. I mean, I'm not an actor, so, but sometimes like there was a guy. It was a big budget thing. He kept on forgetting his lines.
He did?
Like
That's
there's forgetting your lines where they feed you the line, and then there's the whole thing, like, let's just stop, give him the paper, let him read, and like he at one point he's like, I'm sorry, and then the director's like, it's beyond being sorry now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you didn't do your job. You failed miserably at your job. Yeah,
I felt sorry for the dude, but
that's one thing you should do is be prepared as an actor. Actually, Matthew McConaughey, I read his book recently. I think it was called Green Lights. And he talked about this one day. He didn't really look at his lines because he knew his character so well. And he showed up on set and they gave him the sides. And for those people who don't know what sides are, they're like the lines for the day on like a little piece of paper. And he looked and it was like a 3-page monologue in Spanish. And he was so stressed because he didn't know the lines at all. And he said it was so bad. And he said from that day forward, he never showed up unprepared again because it was embarrassing.
And it's like the whole crew is watching. Like,
the whole crew.
The way everyone just stops and they're staring at you. I'm like,
I
don't really know if I want to do this acting now. Like everybody is watching and any mess up is like, right there, buddy, right there.
I know everyone can judge you right there.
It's like you gotta give a performance.
Exactly. You're an actor too, right?
Well, now I'm working on it. I didn't want to be an actor because I never wanted to be in front of camera. Like,
Oh, really?
No, like I feel like actors get a lot of influence.
Yeah.
So I was always scared of that. Like, okay, if I act and then people start looking up to me, I'm just a guy. So, but then lately, I've seen some. When you see some people being great at it, you're like, ooh,
I know.
I like this.
I know. When I see a good actor, you're like, oh, it's inspiring.
Oh yeah,
Their performance moves you.
oh yeah, I can do this. But I tried it. I did one. And then they gave me lines. Spent the whole week
Trying to
cramming
memorize.
all those. Yeah, memorizing. I get there. I do the lines. They're like, ooh, we like the performance. You know what? Let's switch it up. So,
Like, I practiced this one way.
yeah. And then they gave me a different like dialogue to it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
and then in my head, the little voice is, I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor. And the guy's like, yo, your voice is going away. I'm like,
Yeah, like, I can't do this. I can't.
I'm going home. This is not what you brought me here for. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, we'll use what we have. Bye.
Aw.
But then I was like, I can do it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Ish.
I know. People always think like, I could do that. It's so easy. But when you're actually doing it, you're like, this is harder than what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole repeating stuff. Like,
Yeah, you have to do it over and over and over again and give them different versions of it. And, yeah.
But if y'all paying me $50,000 a day, I'll do it. I'll
Right? Yeah. I'll take it.
I'll repeat the same line 24 hours. Like,
Yeah.
y'all pay me. We'll do it. Do you remember your first set you booked when you were
Like professional or
yeah.
oh yeah, my first professional job. What was that? Oh yeah, it was on a Hulu show called CWUK.
Oh, nice.
And Lamorne Morris was the main actor in it, and he's so nice and so great. And we actually there was 3 girls, and this was before COVID. And we would go in like groups of 3 into the audition room, and basically what we were these like drunk party girls in the back of like a taxi cab. And we booked it as 3 girls. And when we did the shoot, we actually had to eat chicken wings. And I don't like hot sauce very much. And they were supposed to be hot wings. So I asked them, I said, can you give me anything but hot sauce? Because I'll break out in like a rash, or I won't be able to do anything. I'll be like trying not to die. So they gave me marinara sauce. And so we were just eating these chicken wings in the back of this car. And it was a picture car, which was being pulled by a trailer, basically. So he wasn't actually like driving the car.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was so much fun. And the director was a really, really nice guy. And he said, yeah, just like ad lib and say some lines back and forth. And yeah, we got a few lines in there. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was my first professional job.
And how was the feeling the morning off?
The morning of, like going to set.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was so excited. I got a trailer, which was
nice.
really cool because I never got a trailer before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool. I actually called my mom as soon as I got the trailer. Like, Mom, my name is on the trailer. And I like took a picture. And yeah, it was really exciting for me.
Mom, I made it.
I made it. I'm party girl number 1.
I'm going to Hollywood.
Yeah.
I made it, winning an Oscar right now.
Yeah. Eating chicken wings. Yeah, it was so fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, question for you. What is the poop group?
The poop group?
Yeah.
How do you know about the poop group?
Do our homework. Do our homework.
That is old. The poop group. Holy. I haven't heard that in so long. Actually, my university friends, actually some friends from high school too, we were all really good friends throughout university, and we called ourselves the poop group. And we got mugs made. It said the poop group on it, and we used the poop emoji. And the reason why we called ourselves that is because a lot of our stories were revolved around like going to the bathroom and like trials and tribulations of like not being able to go. Yeah, so that's why we called each other the poop group, but we haven't called each other that in a really long time.
Yeah, like this, you know, like
I can't believe you know about this.
well, we do our homework.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a team of researchers. Like,
Yeah.
no, who
I
like,
haven't heard that in a long time.
I'm like, oh, okay, wait.
Yeah, the poop group.
Who comes up with a poop group?
I still have my mug actually, and it has a big poop emoji on it.
that used to be my favorite emoji for my friends as well. Like anything. So like now people use the cap, right?
Oh yeah.
So me, I used to send the poop. Like if someone says anything, like, oh, man,
Yeah.
get out of here with that nonsense. But
Yeah, send them a poop.
yeah, I was just saying that. They're like, you're not even going to comment? Like, you're lying to me.
Yeah, just send that.
Yeah, just send the poop. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And then when did you climb Kilimanjaro?
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you brought that up. That was the best trip of my life.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, the best trip of my life. I don't know, Tanzania has like a special place in my heart. So for my mom's 50th birthday, it was her dream to summit Kilimanjaro. And she's, like I said, she's like a rock climber, mountaineering kind of person. So that was her dream. And she actually paid for me to go. And it was me, my mom, and my stepdad. And we went with the American Alpine Club.
Oh, nice.
And then it took us 7 days to get, or maybe 5 days to get to the top, and then 2 days down.
A whole week, like Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, a whole week. And every day you're hiking. It's not like a climb. It's mostly like hiking, some scrambling. Yeah. And then you like stay in your tent overnight. And I remember one night we stayed in our tent and it was so windy because we were above the clouds. So you didn't, like, it was pretty crazy actually. Like we were on this crazy slope and it was really fun. Honestly, the best trip of my life. And we did a safari too. So we got to see all the different animals and got to visit a village. It was really cool.
Okay, I didn't know about the 7 days of.
Yeah, it's intense.
Is it true is it Kilimanjaro? You have to do they train you?
Well, we were supposed to train. Yeah, you were supposed. It's kind of like Everest because it's the highest mountain in Africa. Yeah. So you're supposed to train and make sure you're in shape and then acclimatize. So luckily, I was in Calgary at the time, and we have a high altitude living in Calgary. So I was pretty good altitude wise. But I did not train. I think I went to the gym once before, and I lied and I said I trained, and I only brought like Lululemon, and like. It was really, because I don't know, I thought Africa was warm. Like,
well, certain level.
Yeah.
The higher you go.
I didn't really think it through. I like brought leggings and like runners, and I was like, oh, it's going to be like a little hike. Yeah. And I felt really bad because like on the day we were summiting, we had to go to bed at like 7 at night, and then we had to wake up at midnight and then summit overnight to get to the top at like 5 a.m. So then you could come down when it's daylight, because you don't want to come down when it's dark, because you can injure yourself. So you go up when it's dark, so you have like headlamps and stuff. But it was freezing cold. There's glaciers at the top. You're like parallel to airplanes. Like I saw Turkish Airlines fly parallel to us. And one of the porters gave me he had an extra jacket, and he gave me his jacket because I literally did not come prepared.
Like, we're not living one here. She froze like.
Yeah. And they told me not to bring like all this stuff. I had like my big camera and my GoPro because I really wanted to document it. Yeah. And they were like, no, not on summit. Like, don't bring your big camera. Like, it's really heavy because you're going to be hiking for 6 hours straight just to get to the top. And there's no oxygen up there. Like, you're not going to want to bring like heavy stuff. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm bringing my camera. I don't care what you say. So I like brought everything with me and I did it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was proud of myself when I made it.
So are we doing Everest?
I got invited to do Everest.
Where's Everest?
Everest is the Himalayas, I think.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, because I confused those two.
Maybe not. I have no idea, actually.
Yeah, it must be the Himalayas.
It's in Asia somewhere.
Yeah.
Mongol. No.
I don't know.
I should know this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got invited to do with the same group, the American Alpine Club. They said, do you want to come to Everest the next year and do base camp? So that's not like the top, but it's like still pretty high.
Okay.
I said no.
Why? You should go.
I don't care that much.
I'm not doing that, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll do it, but
All right. Tanzania. So what else about Tanzania do you remember? I've never been.
We went to this orphanage actually. It was really cool. And it made me really want to adopt a kid one day from there.
You should.
Yeah. I was like, oh, one day I will adopt somebody from here. But no, it was just such a cool experience. The people there are just so lovely and so welcoming and warm and kind, and their culture is just so down to earth. Yeah, I just loved it. And the people were so nice. Like some of the porters and I became friends, and they took me into town.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, we went to this like little local bar, and beers were like 10 cents or something. I was like, hey, round on me, everybody.
Hey, yo, Africa, we need to do better, all right?
But it was good beer. I remember it was like Kilimanjaro beer. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, we need to do better.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Yeah. Cool.
We don't have crazy mountains. Okay,
No.
Before I put myself
Yeah.
on the internet saying this. Okay, we do have, but they're not as big as like Kilimanjaro wise. But we do have we have one. Okay, there's a space where if you go, this is a myth. Like they call it like folklore. Like if you disrespect the mountain, you disappear in the mountain. Like never to be seen again. The cases, so most people, locals, do not play around the area. And then this time, I think it was 2 Indians. They came and then they disrespected the mountain.
Oh no.
They disappeared. Never to be found again. Yeah, they sent in helicopters and whatever to try and find them. But it's like, so people now, when that story happened, they're like, oh, this is real. But it's like, because there was no Google Maps back then and stuff like that. So if you're lost, you're lost.
Oh yeah.
And then there's also wild animals, so you might be eaten, but
maybe they were eaten.
But people don't believe all that. People just believe respect the mountain. Stay away. But yeah, that's the craziest. And we have you heard about the Victoria Falls?
Victoria Falls, maybe.
Yeah, it's like it used to be one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yeah.
I do know this.
Yeah, that's our main thing. That's a pretty cool one. So if you're into bungee jumping and stuff,
I would do it.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
I won't. But
sounds pretty cool. I would do it.
Yeah. Will Smith did it. Will Smith, but
did he?
Yeah, he came and he did it, and that was because it's a scary one. I don't know if now they have better ropes, but back then we were like,
don't trust the rope.
But he did it, so it's like, oh, if Will Smith did it,
then anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it, which is pretty cool. But
yeah, that's cool. I would love to go to Zimbabwe one time.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
You go Vic Falls. What else? Vic Falls. Manicaland, so it's basically a province. That's where they have the. If you like rock climbing and stuff, you need. So it's like they're literally opposite. So it's like Toronto and Vancouver.
Okay.
So you're literally going opposite.
Yeah.
But still, it's a small country because we're like the size of Texas. The whole country. So it's
you
not.
Can see it.
Yeah, you can literally drive in the morning to go to one place to have.
Wow.
So yeah, it's not that. It's like 1,000 k's between each other.
Okay.
So you can do it, and do you like? Yeah, you say you like water.
I do love water. Yeah.
There's a thing they call it the devil's pool.
Oh, I don't know if I went there. I don't know.
No, so it's like, let's say this is the falls, right?
Yeah.
There's a pool here. The falls are here. The pool is right here.
Okay.
So not crazy people, but
including me.
People with guts who go into that pool, take pictures and whatever, and then leave.
Cool.
But yeah,
I'd love to go. Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list. I want to do Zimbabwe. I want to go to Namibia.
Ooh, yeah.
Those
they've got crazy. What are they called? The things, the desert.
The desert, yeah.
And then like
those trees.
We call it snowboarding. Then they have sandboarding.
Oh yeah, sandboarding. Yeah. Looks really cool.
When you watch it on TV, like damn.
Yeah.
I did Botswana, but I didn't see the desert. Like, man, y'all problem because Botswana is like 70% desert, 30%. People can leave, but then when you go there, it's like all you see is people can leave. There's no desert. You literally have to go look for the desert.
Yeah,
which would have been fun. But
that would have been cool too. Botswana would be nice to go to.
Especially if you like animals.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like because I don't know Tanzania what type of animals they have.
They have everything.
Really?
They have like elephants, rhinos, lions. Yeah, they do. And it's crazy. They all live together. Like in like one area, like in the Serengeti, they're like all there.
Oh yeah. That's Southern Africa for you, like because I know Botswana, even Zimbabwe, we have all the big 5. They live together, and I want nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Because like lions, the problem with lions is once they eat a human, they have to kill it.
Oh yeah.
Because it tasted human blood, so it's like now it wants more.
More, yeah.
So
that's like sharks too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no animals for me. But yeah, that's the thing. If you go to Zimbabwe, if you do Vic Falls, our biggest like safari thing is also in that area. Even when you're in Vic Falls, like you can literally wake up, open your door, and there's an elephant outside.
That's so cool.
Just
I would love to do that. Yeah.
Hello, elephant.
Yeah.
Spooky, but hello.
Oh, I love it. That sounds so neat. I would love to do that. I want to go back to Tanzania and then go to Zanzibar.
Ooh,
because it's beautiful there.
Zanzibar looks nice.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's there. Every time they're like, you should come. Like,
yeah, let me know. I'll go.
Yeah, I'm like, no, because once I'm in Tanzania, then I have to go home.
Yeah.
Like, why did you come and not just
Yeah.
continue the journey?
Exactly.
Like, no, I don't want to come home. I spent 24 years of my life there.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna stay here.
Like, I'm done. I want to see the world.
Yeah.
Like, come home, son. I miss you. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then where else have you gone? Like, travel-wise?
Oh, so many different places. I'm so lucky. I've been really lucky with traveling. Actually, before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to Worldwide Adventure Guides. They're the ones who put together the trip to Tanzania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I know Shane, who owns that company, would be really happy if I said that.
What up, Shane? I need tickets. What does he do? Does he buy me the ticket?
Yeah, he plans the whole thing. He organizes the whole trip. Yeah.
Shane, when I'm going home, organize my trip home, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I know they'll kill me. They're like, you know, you could have called us to do this. But yeah, Shane did it for me.
Shane's your guy.
All right.
Yeah. So I just needed to say that. But yeah, for traveling, I've been to Southeast Asia, which was really cool. I actually, right after my marketing job that I did for a year, I saved up all my money and decided to travel for like 8 months.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time because I didn't know what to do with myself, except all I wanted to do was travel. And at the time I had a travel blog. So I would write about all my trips and take a lot of photos and videos about my travels.
Oh, nice.
And so we went to Vietnam, Thailand, Bali, Singapore, and Maldives. And we did like a whole trip. It was
You're the
really
Maldives girl.
cool. Yeah.
You're the
really
ones.
Cool. Yeah, it was
with
really
the blue
cool.
water.
Oh, stunning water. Yeah.
Sheesh. How's the Maldives? I like seeing it.
cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it was most beautiful place I've ever been to. Like
More than Vancouver. Beautiful British Columbia.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, British Columbia.
It literally says, "Welcome to beautiful British Columbia."
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, you sure? Have you been to the Maldives?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
And then Thailand. How was Thailand?
Thailand was cool. Yeah, I love Thailand. There's so many Canadians and Australians and Americans there. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's like a little slice of home when you go there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Southeast Asia. I know more about their food. How's the food and culture?
So good. Culture is so great. People are so nice. The food was excellent in Thailand. The food was really good actually in Hanoi in Vietnam, but I really wanted to eat. I don't know if you've had pho.
Yeah.
And it's so delicious.
Yeah.
I couldn't find good pho there. And
Really?
I was in Vietnam. I was like, what the heck? But I think because I went to the north, which isn't famous for their pho. It's the south that's famous for it. So I messed up.
Yeah. Pho. I had a friend who made me eat it. It was so hot. Like,
It's good though.
yeah, it was good, but then I was like, it's hot. Like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, no, it's hot. And then they're like, so of all the things, your complaint is it's boiling hot. I'm like, yeah. Everything else, I don't care. It's soup. And then they were eating it going, and then mine was still full. Like, why are you not eating? It's hot. That's the point.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You don't want to eat it on a hot day. It's like definitely a winter kind of soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun times. And then, so are you a foodie?
I do love food, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a food, like I'm not very good at cooking food, but I definitely like to eat it.
Oh, so you go, now, man, because of you go eat out a lot here?
Yeah, I would say. Half and half. Yeah. I try.
You try.
I try. What's your favorite restaurant?
Yeah, Cactus Club.
Oh yeah, Cactus is always a good go-to.
That's
yeah.
Because when I first got here, my uncle, he took me straight there.
Oh.
And then it's like, oh, this is what we eat here. I'm like, okay. So
your
it's
first
like,
introduction
to
Vancouver?
Yeah, my first to Vancouver. He just took me straight to Cactus Club.
I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, it is from Vancouver.
Yeah, I was like, also, this is what you eat? He's like, yeah, if you never feel like cooking, just come here.
Yeah.
And then all the time, I thought people literally just go to Cactus Club. Everyone's like, so where should we go? Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
it's always Cactus.
Like, that's all I know. They serve me the best food in Vancouver. Like, have you tried something else? No. But yeah, I think now it's Cactus.
Yeah, Cactus is so good. Like you can't go wrong with Cactus. Like it's always very consistent.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Pretty nice. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant.
It can't be one.
Oh yeah, there's lots. I have so many. Well, for Vietnamese and pho, I'd have to say Lin Cafe. It's very good. For Italian, I'd have to say Nook. Have you been to Nook?
No, I've seen it.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I highly recommend Nook. And then sushi, I forget the name, but it's in Cole Harbor. It's like the really fancy place. I only went there one time, and it's so expensive, so you're not going to go there a lot. But it was worth it, like just to try it once. The sushi was definitely top notch. I just can't remember the name of it. And then Cactus is probably my other favorite.
Well, now it's under Earls and whatever, because I was reading the news.
Earls bought Cactus.
Don't mess it up.
No.
Like, it's yours, but don't mess it up.
I know.
Earls, you whoever bought it with your monies, don't mess it up.
I know. I was nervous. I'm like, are they gonna change everything? I don't know.
Yeah, like let's just. It's now all L's, no more Cactus.
I know. It's all Earls. Can you imagine? Oh no.
I'll have to find another one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't like eating out.
You
that
don't?
much.
Do you cook at home?
I try.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless whoever designed the air fryer, because that's my person.
Oh really?
It makes life easy. Just put it.
Yeah.
Put it, come back.
Everyone loves those.
That's the best thing. Whoever designed that, deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Like they should.
It's kind of like magic though. You like put it in and it's like done.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
And you cook? What do you cook? What's your
I
favorite
cook?
dish to cook?
Probably my mom's spaghetti. That's pretty much it.
What do you mean your mom's spaghetti? Your mom is not out here planting spaghetti already.
I mean, this is true. No, she gave me the recipe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I call it her spaghetti, but yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, thank you, Mom.
Look at her. Now all she does is eat spaghetti when you're not there. Like, could have given her something else. Like, I don't know.
Something healthier. Like, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like, now I eat that like once a week.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say.
Nice.
Once or twice a week.
And then, okay. So this part of the podcast, I have questions like
okay.
that were given to me by a 7-year-old.
No way.
Trust me, this 7-year-old is on a different level.
Who is this 7-year-old?
Oh, it's my nephew.
Oh, hi nephew.
So the first question is, for what in your life do you feel the most grateful?
Ooh, that's a good one. There's so much. I'd have to say my family, friends, and my dog.
Your dog.
My dog. Yeah, there's so much to be grateful for. I mean, I'm so privileged, and I have amazing family and friends that love me.
Mm-hmm.
I think my health too. I'm really grateful for my health. And being able to travel and see so much of the world. I know that's like unheard of for most people, like to go see so many places. So I'd have to say that for sure. It's opened my eyes and taught me so much.
Oh, nice. What's your dog's name?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, like Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, literally. That's who I named it after.
Are you a soccer fan?
Yeah, I used to play soccer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why did you stop? Why I used to?
Because I tore my ACL. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I tore it actually last year.
Whoa.
In 2020, and then I had surgery in April for my ACL reconstruction. Yeah.
So you're like, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm not doing this
no
anymore.
longer again. Yeah, never again. I'm still recovering. It hurts still, so like no, never again.
No more soccer. What
No.
do you watch it to the point where you support teams or?
I used to be a huge Manchester United fan. My uncle is from Liverpool, so I don't really support that much. But I heard Canada is doing really well.
Oh yeah, really, really well.
Yeah. So
shout out to your uncle, because I'm also a big Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
And you with your Manchester United ways, no.
No, don't worry, I'm not anymore. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't there anymore.
He's back.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Oh well, then maybe I am.
He's back. But it's 30. What? It's turning 37.
I know he's getting up there.
Like.
But Messi is also like, that's my next dog's name. It's gonna be Messi.
Messi.
Mm-hmm.
No, now he's now he's an average player, so it's fine. You can I said it.
Yeah.
You can be whatever. But so have you ever been stuck in those arguments, Cristiano, Messi?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Am I gonna start one now? I'm just kidding.
No, well, I'm Team Ronaldo, so you're fine.
Okay, good. Phew.
You're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is: if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Yeah. Well, I come from a family of divorce, so my parents were divorced at a really young age. And my mom had moved to Europe when I was 5 years old, and I moved with her, and then my dad stayed in Canada. So it was really hard growing up having parents in two different countries and having to go back. And like I didn't go back and forth very much, but Like I would only see my dad like once a year in the summer. So I think that was really hard growing up. And then I actually moved with my dad when I was in grade 5, and then my mom moved to the States. So me and my mom have never been in the same country since I've been in grade 5. So I think that's been like the hardest part for me is being so far away from my family from such a young age. And if I could change anything about my childhood, I think it'd be that. If I had kids, I don't think I'd want to be away from them.
Oh yeah. Facts. But would you take away going to Europe? Which part of Europe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so privileged, right? Like, oh, I lived in Europe, which is cool. But then you have the other side of it where you don't get to see your family as much. So, we lived in Belgium for 5 years.
Ooh, so what do this?
They speak French.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the way they say tout whatever Francois. I'm like, okay, Français. something. I'm like, yo, I don't speak no French. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
So you speak French?
Un peu.
Okay, what?
Just a little.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. Like, there's never like something bad because there's always like a silver lining to every situation, I think. So like, even though it sucks right now, but there's always like a positive that comes. Yeah, I got all these really cool experiences and I got to learn different languages and travel and got to see so much of the world. But then I also didn't have that like family unit that most kids had growing up. So I think that was tough.
Oh, and that's tough for kids because kids, that's all they want, right? It's like they really do not care about traveling. As much as
exactly, I didn't care.
When you're grown, you're like, ooh, nice
exactly.
experiences. But when you're a kid, just like,
when you're a kid, you don't even remember. You're like, I just want to be with like my family and have brothers and sisters. And I didn't have any brothers and sisters, so
you're the only child.
I was, Oh. I have 4 stepsisters now, but I am an only child.
Oh,
yeah. So I was really alone. Yeah.
That's nice. I had a sister who was always in boarding school, but that's
were you alone too?
Yeah, basically all my like the times I can remember, because I think she was in boarding school even for like they call it primary education.
Okay.
So like that's when you grade 1 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
So she was in boarding school, and then for high school she was in boarding school. Then that's when I was growing up. Like I only saw her on visits or when she was on holiday, which would be like 1. So it's like 3 months out of the whole year that she'll be home.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is just me and my mom. Oh, this is pretty nice. So it's like,
Aww. So you missed that too, that whole like...
Oh, yeah. And because my dad passed away when I was 2. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
We never had... But for me, when I was a kid, I didn't get it. Just like,
It was just how life was, right?
Yeah, I'm just like, we're having a good time. And then my mom was like, okay.
I
hope I'm doing a good job.
You are.
Just feed me.
Yeah. Does she miss you, your mom?
Yeah, every day. Like, she talks to me every single day. I'm like, Mom, it's midnight now.
Like, gotta go, Mom.
Gotta go. It's like, no, one more. Like, oh, it was nice.
That is, Yeah. So you get it.
Yeah, I get it. Like, that's where this question came up from. That's my nephew. I didn't write it.
Wow, he is a deep thinker.
He's 7 years. Oh, now he's 8.
8 years old.
7. Yeah, now he's 8. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. The greatest accomplishment of my life. I don't know. That's hard. I would say pursuing this career, because I think for me living in Calgary and it wasn't really an option, and pursuing such an interesting career path, it took a lot of guts. And I had to say no to like the traditional kind of life. And so I think for me, having the courage to go out and actually pursue what I really wanted to do was a huge accomplishment for me.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
I commend you for that.
Thank you.
Because you didn't choose an easy path.
I know. I chose like the hardest path possible.
Like, okay.
But I'm proud of myself. I'm like, I did it, and I'm still doing it.
It's fun. Like especially like when you see people on set, like especially actors and stuff, you're like, no, this is a dream. Like this, everybody here is literally just living their dream. Whether the camera guy or whoever is like, I always wanted to operate a camera.
Everyone's
living their dream. So and that's pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly. You're making art. That's like the dream.
Unless you're the producer, you go, guys, we need to stay on budget now.
Exactly.
Like, no, we gotta go.
Yeah.
And then, what do you value most in a friendship?
I think I value the most, probably honesty. Honesty and respect in a friendship. I have so many good friends, so I'm so lucky. And if they're open with me and tell me how they're feeling, like honest with their feelings, honest with how, if they can't talk because something's going on, like just anything like that, it just keeps communication open. And I think, I think that's nice. That keeps a friendship close and connected.
Honest. Y'all be honest.
Be honest.
Don't lie to her. She'll pick it up. Like,
oh, I won't find it. No, just kidding.
And then the follow-up to that is, what does friendship mean to you?
Friendship means everything. I think friends are the people you choose in your life. Like family you don't choose, but friends you do. So you get to be really picky with who your friends are, and you pick that person for a reason, and they're there to help you and support you, and you're there to help them and support them. And I think friendship is one of the greatest things we have in the world. I honestly do.
Hey, poop group, she's talking about you. And then what's something that people seem to misunderstand about you?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I think maybe that I don't know what they misunderstand. To be honest, it could be anything. I feel like I've had so many cool experiences in my life, and I've seen so much, and being from like an interesting family, and I don't know. I feel like they could misinterpret things. Like I grew up, I don't know, super privileged, which I am. I can't really say that I'm not, but I don't know.
Fair enough.
I really don't know. I should ask people what they think.
Yeah.
And then I'll know.
What are you assuming about me right now?
Yeah, what do you assume about me? I want to know what you assume.
Like, no, nothing.
Yeah.
Sure? Okay.
I'm sure they assume some things.
Yeah.
I just want to prove them wrong then.
Yeah, isn't that the statement?
It fuels the fire.
I was told, like, no matter what you do, people always judge people. Like, when they see someone, like, there's something that the computer is already processing. Like, and then we're like, hello, like, I knew it.
Actually, I think I know one. I think people assume I'm really like a girly girl, but I love to like go on hikes and like be outdoorsy and wear like no makeup and just play sports. I love sports.
Oh yeah, I was shocked with the soccer on.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. See, you assumed.
I didn't assume. I didn't know you tore your ACL playing soccer. But wow.
Oh, I can be sporty.
Yeah, that's the only thing that terrified me. I used to play soccer. It terrified me, like when people would tackle me. Like,
that's scary.
And I have heavy legs, so it's like I plant it and then I was like, I quit. I'm done.
Yeah, that's so scary. Thinking about that makes me cringe.
Like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with sports. I think I'll pass. And then I came back 2020, signed up for mixed martial arts.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Until you start getting hit in the face.
That sounds painful.
No, like they don't hit you because I'm not professional, so it's not like there's a reason. But then I just don't like being hit. It's like
no one likes to be hit.
yeah. But then it's just like if you're getting hit, move your head. Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, you're like okay, I move it. Then I'm tired now. Like,
oh
man, we gotta do this again. So you should try MMA.
MMA. I haven't tried that yet. I will try it.
One day. When your leg heals, go do some kickboxing or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Easy and
I feel like I've always wanted to try, Rumble and like some of those like gyms that have the kickboxing thing. Yeah, it looks like a good workout.
Oh yeah, it's great workout.
Yeah,
as long as no one's hitting you in the face.
Okay, yeah, I'll just stick to like the punching bag.
All right. If you could turn back time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell her?
I would tell her to not be so afraid and not to care so much what everybody thinks. I feel like I cared a lot when I was in high school and coming out of high school. I was always trying to do the right thing and follow the path in life that I thought was the right path. Yeah. So if I could go back, I would tell her to not care and just do whatever you want to do and march to your own drum.
Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. To all the 18-year-olds, this was for you. This question is basically for you guys. Yeah. So don't worry about...
Follow your dreams and don't care what anyone else said.
Yeah. Well, just be careful to get cancelled. 2022.
Yeah. Don't do anything bad, but just Yeah.
These
Follow
days,
your
like,
nice dreams.
We don't agree with you. You're done. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
exactly.
really? And then, what is the best compliment you have ever received?
Best compliment. Oh my gosh, that's hard to think. Actually, recently I got a really nice compliment. I had an audition and I had a callback, and I didn't get it. I was second, which was still a really good accomplishment because you beat out all those other people. And the writer and the director messaged me personally.
Oh, nice.
And that never happens. Like,
Right.
you just like get ghosted pretty much
Yeah.
all the time. But they messaged me personally and they said how good I did and that I brought my heart to it and that they're excited to watch my career blossom. So I think if anyone compliments me on my acting skills, I'm like, okay, that's the best compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, we need your Oscars. We need one for her.
Yeah.
That would be. Is that the biggest achievement people can get? Like the
I think
Oscars?
so. Yeah, an Oscar or an Emmy. I think those are like the two big ones.
Which one would you want first?
I'll take any.
What type of acting do you not acting, but what type of shows would you want to do, like genre wise?
Genre? Ooh, that's tough. I love dramedies. I think they're great because you get to stretch your acting muscles with drama, but then you also get to be a little bit light and comedic and hit some comedic moments. So I like both. My dream is to be on like a pilot that like runs for like 10 years. So like a show that starts from the beginning and you're there from the beginning and it like goes for like 10 seasons.
No.
That would be ideal, and like a funny show would be so fun to do.
Ooh, so you're a series. Would you do movies? So you're more of a series, or how do they question this?
Yeah, what would you rather, like TV or
TV or movies?
Movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now I'll take anything, but I would love to be on a TV series.
TV?
Yeah, I think starting out like that, it'd be really fun. And then go into movies after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wait, do you model?
I used to.
See it on my notes here. There you go.
I used to model, yeah.
Why did you stop?
I'm so short. I can't really model.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like models are like super tall. They're like runway, like 5'10".
Oh, you can do the other type of modeling. I don't know, for photos.
Yeah, like lifestyle modeling. Yeah. I can do that. Yeah.
Even those runways. Hey, yo, who decides in runways? Is it the designer?
I think so.
Hey, your designers. Not everyone is 5'10".
No.
Or
What about
6.
the short people?
Exactly.
Most people are short.
So you can do it, or we can put you in long heels.
Yeah, right? This tall. This is what I'll need to be that height. Yeah. Exactly. No, I should modeling is fun. I should get back into it.
How did you choose to get into modeling? Were you just like, I want to be a princess?
Pretty much.
Tiara.
Yeah.
Did you do it like when you were young, like a child?
No, like my mom wouldn't let me. So she said, you have to wait till you're 18 to do anything like that. So I waited till I was 18, and I just, to be honest, I was kind of a photography nerd. Mm-hmm. I loved cameras, and like with traveling, I took so many photos.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I got into it. I just loved photographers and I loved working with them. So then people kept asking me to take my photo, which was like kind of weird, but I said yes. And then I ended up working with a lot of photographers just for fun and doing creative shoots.
Oh.
And that's how I got into modeling, just being on the other side of it. And then I actually approached a modeling agency because I wanted to get paid. I'm like, this is a lot of work taking these photos. I'm like, I should get paid for this. And so I approached a modeling agency and I was like, hey, will you sign me? And they're like, no, you're too short. But they actually signed me for lifestyle for like a little bit. And then I just did it for fun, basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Listen, we have a modeling world. Not everyone is tall, right?
No.
We didn't choose this.
No. You can be a petite model. You can be plus size model.
Yeah.
There's like everything now.
It can be anything.
You can be anything you want
the
to be.
photographer's eye that matters. If they catch it, like,
exactly.
Should work. But what do I know? I'm not.
And everybody's beautiful, so anyone can be a model.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it. Those photos, I remember I have a friend who takes pictures.
Yeah.
He's like, stand like this, do this, do. I'm like, guy, just take.
Just stand.
Yeah, he's like, no, I need the lighting to be. I'm like,
yeah. It's very intense, like the lighting setups and everything.
Oh yeah, and then I used to work in advertising, so I used to see this. I'll be the one going, nah, that won't work.
Yeah.
And then one time I was on the other side, like, it all works, all right?
Yeah.
It all works, but nah. All right. Well, I hope you haven't failed yet, but what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
My biggest failure. What would that be? I would say, I mean, sometimes when you have a relationship that doesn't work out, you feel like a failure. So I feel like some of those relationships in the past in my life, to me, would feel like failure. I don't know if I'm saying
a lot of work in this.
I did. And like you wanted to keep going, like if it's a friendship or and then if it fails or whatever happens, you have a falling out. I think those to me would be the biggest failures in my life, is failing at maintaining relationships that could have like sustained themselves.
Put a lot of effort in this.
Yeah. I really tried to be that person's friend.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. I think that hurts the most too, like when relationships fail. That's like the hardest thing.
Yeah, and you just live with it.
Yeah. Every day you're like, well, what could I have done?
Yeah. Sometimes like I did everything. And I'm like, oh, but you didn't do this.
Yeah.
Like, well, can't beat myself. Oh, that's a fair one.
Yeah.
All right. What advice would you give someone wanting to pursue a career similar to yours?
Wow, that's a good question. The advice I would give them is to be okay with the unknown. Like you don't know a lot of things. You don't know like the trajectory of your career because it's really hard to like see a path like and rising up. And just be okay with that uncertainty and just trust yourself and keep working at your craft.
Right.
That's the best advice. And then also don't take it so personally because rejection is hard.
Yeah, in this industry, they'll tell you. They're even blunt. They're not even like, my agent doesn't play games.
No, they don't play no games.
You were not chosen.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Can you just say, try next time?
Yeah.
Like, what else do you want me to say? Like,
just you were not chosen.
Yeah, you were not chosen.
But it never has anything to do with you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. Like you have, like that was hard for me to realize. Like, oh, do they just not like the way I look, or did I do the scene really badly? And it like has nothing to do with that. It's like who they were going for in their mind. They had a vision, and you just didn't fit that exact look or whatever they were trying to go for. So yeah, don't take it personally and be okay with the uncertainty.
Yeah, and best wishes, because this industry. I'm telling you, it's fun.
It's fun. I like it. If you love it, do it.
Oh, yeah. It's fun being honest. It's like the easiest job. Like, you're not flipping. Like my coach always says, like, you're not flipping burgers in McDonald's for 20 hours. It's like you're just there to tell a story and then go home.
Yeah.
What did you do? We played pretend.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's the best job in the world. Literally.
It can't be the most stressful, but
I know. I find it so crazy, like why there's so much high stress. Because I'm like, we're not curing cancer over here. Like, we need to chill out.
But then it's like you're trying to bring in someone's vision, like
True.
the director's vision, and then you're as an actor, you're like the vessel, and then you're like, you have your own vision of what you want to do, but then it has to meet this guy or girl's expectations of you. And you're just like, ugh. And then all the politics involved in every job, but that's another story.
Yeah.
And then describe a person you admire or who has influenced you a great deal.
Both my grandmas actually have really inspired me because my Turkish grandma, she is Muslim, and she moved and immigrated to Canada without knowing any English. And then she was one of the first women to graduate as a geophysicist. And then she started her own company and sold it. So she's pretty like a badass.
Yeah, that's like,
woman.
Whoa.
Yeah, not knowing any English and starting a company. And I know her mission in life was to always help other people. And so she started a foundation that was after this big earthquake in Turkey. And she raised money to help Turkey. And she walked arm in arm with the prime minister at the time.
Oh, nice.
And so she's like done some pretty cool things. So I admire her a lot for her strength and her work ethic and her willingness to like surpass people's expectations of her. So she's pretty cool. And then my other grandma, she just had a really hard upbringing because she came from the Second World War. And so she left Germany, she's German, and came over to Canada without knowing any English, had no money. Both her parents had passed in the war. And so for her, I think to start over, and she went through a lot. So I just admire her strength. And her last name was actually Stärke, which means strength in German.
Oh,
and that
wow.
was her last name.
Nice.
So I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of symbolism there. Like the women in our family seem to pretty badass, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so I admire all of the women in my family.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, now they
Yeah.
have a granddaughter who tore ACL, by the way.
I did. It sucks.
Playing soccer, being physical with the game, like
Exactly. I was trying to do something fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's the difference between being happy and being content in your own view?
Yeah. Well, I think being happy is definitely a feeling that passes. I don't think you're happy all the time. It's like something that happens in your life, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I could cry. This is so exciting. And that's just a passing feeling. Whereas contentness, I think you can be in a state of content for a period of time. Like, I think if you're content, you are happy in your life, basically. And it's just, some days are more challenging than others, but overall, you're just a content person. So I think that's the difference.
And what would you want in your life?
Content.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you content now?
I am.
Nice.
Yes. I'm so content. So I think that's what I want to strive to always be, is content. And then happiness will always come and go, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And then what things get better as you age?
Oh, well, my skin does not get better as I age. And that's a lie. When they say like acne goes away is a lie. It's still there full force, which sucks. But the thing that does get better when you age, I think you become more mature, and I think you learn a lot about yourself and you become more confident. And so I think confidence is the real thing that is amazing when you age. Like compared to my former self at 18, like I was just a lost soul. And now I'm like laughing at myself. Back then, I'm like, look at me now.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It's just like, whatever.
And every day it just gets better. I'm like, I get more confident and more sure of myself. And you love yourself more and more.
That's pretty cool. What would you say are the most valuable things that everyone should know?
The most valuable things. I think people should know that everybody has a past and that everybody comes from different places, and you shouldn't judge somebody for how they look, their color of their skin, like what gender they are, like nothing. Like, I just think that's so stupid. Like, we're all human beings, and we should all understand and value one another for what we bring to the world. So I think that is like the number one thing, and just acceptance, I think, is the biggest value.
All right. And then is there a question that I didn't ask you that you'd like to be asked?
Ooh, what do I want to be asked? No, but I want to ask you.
All right.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Okay, that changes. So I'll have to go with Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm very specific about it.
Yeah, that's very specific.
Because in Age of Ultron, what's his name? I think his name is David Spader. The guy who acts as the villain as Ultron. He acts in one of my favorite series, which is The Blacklist.
Okay.
So his mannerisms, everything he does in The Blacklist, he was doing in Avengers. And in my head, I was going, this guy is so stuck in his character that he doesn't even see that he's acting. And then people didn't, it worked out. But I'm like, people don't get it. Like, yo, every statement you'll be making, I'm like, this is what he would say in the other show. But then the whole story arc of it, like, of Age of Ultron was, what is peace?
Yeah.
And then, because the question is asked in the beginning of the movie. These guys are like, peace in our times. And then the robot is made, and it comes to go, oh, if you want to have peace on Earth, you have to destroy the humans. Oh. That is the only way we can have peace.
Oh my gosh, who is this guy?
Because they just made an algorithm to make sure there's peace on Earth. And then it calculates like, well, the only way you can have peace, destroy the humans.
I mean, that makes sense, but...
And then now they have to fight. And then so just like the way that story was told and how it ended.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, I like Avengers too. That's good. My favorite movie, I'd have to say, is La La Land.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With my favorite... Okay, she's no longer my favorite actress. That's the Emma Stone one,
Emma
right?
Stone, yeah. She's so good. Yeah. No, I just love that it's a musical. That is like
Oh,
the
you
best
like
thing.
musicals?
Yeah, I think it's so great that it's like a musical, but then it's also not what you expect at the end, and that's why I love it. Like everybody expects like a happy ending.
Yeah. How does it end?
Am I gonna spoil it? Well, I guess it's old, right?
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah. So at the end, they don't end up together, and they follow their dreams, but they don't end up staying together, and they just kind of give each other this look, and that's like what gets me. Like the whole movie, it's like the one look that both the actors give to one another. It's like I don't know what it is. It's just the look, and they have a gratitude about it, and it's so nice.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember I remember watching. I remember when it starts when they're in the road.
Yeah.
And then they start singing. See,
they're singing and dancing. Yeah, so fun.
That's my thing with musicals. I'm like, come on.
I know they just break out into
yeah, you're like
so great.
So
yeah.
would you do musicals?
I would love to do a musical. Actually, I'm in a musical right now.
You know?
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys just break out and sing.
Yeah, break out, sing, and dance. It's so fun.
Like it's a serious conversation. Okay. We were about to sign this deal. We are about to sign this deal.
That's basically what it is. It's so great.
Like, yo, relax.
Yeah.
Well, nice.
It's cool.
So you love music. What other musicals are you into?
Mamma Mia is always a good one.
Oh, that was good.
It's good on Broadway. I love that one. Yeah.
Have you been to the theater and stuff?
I have. Yeah.
Okay.
I miss it because COVID. Like you can't go to the theater. It sucks. But yeah.
Dear government, we
miss the theater. We miss real life audiences.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm seeing Trevor Noah. Do you know who that is?
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah,
he's coming.
He's so great.
When is he coming?
February, like pretty cool, soon in 2 weeks. I'm going to see him. I'm so excited.
Nice. Yeah, I was at this show before COVID when he came.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there.
How was it?
Oh, it was good.
He's hilarious.
My thing with Trevor Noah, which is wrong if you're into comedy, I overwatch this stuff.
Me too. So all his jokes are the same.
Yeah. So when I was in the show, like
you heard
it. That everyone's going, whoa! Like
you wanted something new.
I've heard that before. But he had other stuff that was new, which was cool. And I always liked the what do they call them? Like the people who open the openers.
Oh yeah, the openers are great.
Yeah, they always come up with different stuff until him. But yeah, Trevor is funny. It's crazy to think that boy. He was in Africa.
Yeah, wasn't he South African?
He's South African.
Yeah,
like 2010. This is like 10 years ago, right? He was nobody.
And now look where he is.
And now it's like
hosting his own show.
Oh yeah,
The Daily Show.
The Daily Show.
Yeah.
Like my roommate back then, he used to love Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then in 2013, 14, he just goes to America. Like, huh?
See, it's possible. I'm telling you, actors.
Yeah, we're like,
it's possible.
Huh? And then the day I went to his show. My roommate's like, this is the craziest thing. You both were literally at one point in the same country. You never went to his show. Now you're going there in Canada to go see Trevor. No, like, well, yeah, it's crazy how life works. I don't know who designed these things, but
it's crazy how life works. I know. In 10 years, you can
10 years in a 10-year period, and then
no, he's so.
Well, that ages me, but still, that's
It's okay. Me too. I understand.
It's crazy. Like when I was a kid, I couldn't say 10 years ago. Now it's like, 10 years ago I was doing this.
I know, right?
Like,
kids are like, 10 years ago I was like 5.
yeah. Well, we were there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the final question is, what is the meaning of life?
Oh, that's good. I think the meaning of life is leaving it a better place than you found it, and contributing in some way, whatever that way is for you, and then also learning something. So I think it's 3 things. Yeah.
And okay, I deleted this question. It was what things make life meaningful?
I think family, friends, and the relationships we have with people make life meaningful. Yeah, and then I think also too, like how we can contribute to the world and make it better in some way, and whatever that is for you, whether that's like environmental, or you want to help others, or you want to even create art, you leave the place a better place than you found it. So that's what makes it meaningful. Yeah.
With that said, do you have any last words for the people?
No. Actually, I do want to say one
Yeah.
thing. Right now, I'm working on this project. It's called Fem and Film, and it's a not-for-profit. And what it is an incubator program for female filmmakers that are just starting out. So just
nice.
emerging filmmakers. And we give them money to make short films and mentorship. And I'm just starting this program right now with a few other filmmakers in the city. And yeah, if they're interested and starting out and want to create their own short films, they can go onto feminfilm.org and find the website and learn more about it.
All right, ladies, I've heard that. I don't know.
Ladies.
I don't know what else guys did, but it is what it is.
Well, guys can be involved too.
I don't know what we did. Like the whole world is just
Against guys.
like, yo.
No, it's for guys too. But for the director or like the leader of the team, because it's hard. I think it's a little harder for women to break into the industry. It's such a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
So we want to give that opportunity for them just to break in and just have that one, like as a director or producer, and just have that role. But their whole team can be male if they want it.
One lady and then
That's it.
Chris fellas. Okay, that works. At least we're still getting employed. So it's like, damn, man, everything.
No, it's very inclusive. We're
Like-
trying to make it more inclusive.
Like, wow, what did I do? You go to the gym, ladies only today. Like, dang,
Ladies only gym. Yeah.
what did I do? Male dominated. Okay. All right, we're just gonna go on the side.
I know, it's crazy nowadays. Everybody's trying to even the scale and like make it as inclusive as possible.
Oh yeah, which is what we need.
We need it. Yeah.
We need more
We'll get there.
diversity, more. We need everything.
We
But
do.
also in moderation, because the world is going crazy. It's like, okay, we needed like the whole cancel thing. I'm like, we needed that, but ooh,
Yeah.
pull back, people, pull back. Like,
Yeah.
educate, don't cancel. Educate, and the more people learn, the more we become better. I think.
I
That's
think
my
so
take.
too. Yeah.
All right, let's say thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
this.
This is fun.
Oh yeah, we try to make it fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the poop group, it's like.
I'm going to send this to them. Like some of the girls I don't even talk to anymore
Oh, yeah.
because it's been so long. So I'm going to send them this video and be like, remember the poop group?
Remember the poop group.
We got a shout out.
We should do the poop group reunion
We should talk about our poops.
at Cactus Club.
We should.
Oh no, you didn't say. It said Nook.
At Nook.
Yeah, Nook.
Yeah.
Poop at Nook.
Poop at Nook.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. All right.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much.